And in a related way, we just looked at what you would do in terms of supporting candidates in nonpartisan elections, and then how do you see the Harris County Party working to support other Republican clubs and groups across the country? Tell us specifically what you would do.
As for me, right? Well, there's a lot of things that we're trying to do right now to help local Republican clubs. I'll address that first. A few years ago, we were making automated calls by contracting them out. Those calls were costing us about 6 to 8 cents a call. We decided that it was important to bring in an automated dialer, put 20 lines in, and we could reduce the cost of those calls to essentially nothing, the cost of the automated dialer. We now provide that service to all of our clubs, so we can make automated calls for them. We also make that service available to our campaigns, too. It's on a first-come, first-served basis. Now, some of you probably say, we've gotten way too many calls from you, Jared, but the reality is that is a service that a lot of people like because it makes them mindful, reminds them of an event that a particular club may be having, reminds them of a particular candidate, and why it's important to support that candidate. Secondly, we started providing calendars for our clubs. If you go right now and you go to our website, you'll find a calendar where we identify events that all of our clubs in Harris County are having. Thirdly, on our website, we've also provided a list of all the clubs in Harris County, where they're located, and how you get there.
Thank you. Mr. Hubbard.
Recently, I had a chance to talk with the Bay Area Republican Union, and I outlined my plan for including the clubs and organizations back in the operation of the party. Real quickly what that is, and you can go to my website and see the plan and how we talk about this. But we're going to include the clubs back in the governance of the party by including them in permanent seats on the advisory board. We're going to include them in the volunteer process of getting out the vote, of working with the media to prepare media responses, to man a war room to respond to the media. We're going to involve them in candidate forums and in fundraising. So that one of the things that we will be doing is a capital campaign, but we will also be doing a sustaining donor drive. We want the clubs involved in that. Basically, I'm inviting the clubs back to the table, not just to talk to them, but to involve them back in the operation of the party. We need their vitality, their strength, in order to grow and mentor new Republicans.
I think we all agree the clubs and the groups have to be better integrated into the party. The question is how. That's a practical matter. The one way to do that, and the fastest way to do that, will simply be involving them in ongoing planning with the chair and with the party, with the precinct chair, which is set up under the election code as the official body. But how are we going to do that? We're going to bring them in and not just say we're listening to you. I've been a precinct chair who's been listened to. And we really want to get them involved to sit down and do some strategic planning. As I said, I've been through this process and raised $5 million as a result. It's key to get them in, have a proper process done, have it done right, so we can have their input, so they know, we really know where the party's going to head, and everybody is a stakeholder in that process. In addition, there are technologies we can bring to bear for all of our volunteers to allow horizontal communications. What we currently have today is this top-down, sort of central command, militaristic view of the way you run politics, and it doesn't work. What we need, like the Tea Parties have exemplified, is horizontal communications and empower our grassroots, give them real tools to work in their precincts, not somebody else's.
Thank you.